the case that BPA has one profound effect on the genes in breast cells that do not yet show cancerous tendencies. The study's results were designated a priority report by the journal published by American Association for Cancer Research, one of the world's largest scientific organizations devoted to cancer studies. Health Canada, Canadian Ministry of Health, is calling BPA a dangerous substance, making it the first regulatory body in the world to reach such a determination and taking initial step towards research measures to control exposure to it. Tests conducted in the United States have found that more than 90% of the population carries in their bodies trace residue of the chemical, whose molecular shape allows to mimic the female hormone estrogen. Small amounts of BPA can leach from food and beverage containers during use, such as when they are heated, exposed to harsh dishwashing chemicals, or contain acidic substances. BPA synthetic chemical is also known as environmental hormones. Environmental hormones disrupt the hormone secreting glands of both humans and animals. These glands goes towards making network known as the endocrine system. Endocrine glands include the thyroid, pituitary, pancreas, thymus, adrenal, ovaries, and testicles. The environmental hormones mimic natural hormones in the body and activate many of the biological processes in the body that might be dormant. These chemicals also have the ability to block the receptors of natural hormones, thereby preventing natural biological process. Further studies also have shown that the widespread use of plastic in beverages and food containers might explain the epidemic of diabetes, obesity occurring in industrialized countries. Diabetes increased incidence of obesity, atherosclerosis, coronary heart disease, infectious disease, eye disease, kidney disease. According to report, repeated exposure to BPA causes insulin resistance at the cell level, which lead to type 2 diabetes, which is most dangerous. Tissues lose their sensitivity to insulin, causing the pancreas to produce even more insulin. Further increasing insulin resistance diabetes is lead to progressive cycle and reinforces itself. BPA is one of the most widely used synthetic chemical in modern industry. It is the basic building block of polycarbonate, the see-through, shatterproof plastic that resembles glass. Common items include baby feeding bottles, flatware, water bottles, and the liner for food and beverage cans, dental sealants, sports helmets, compact discs. You got it here.
Compact disc not included too.
Okay. Polycarbonate plastic tends to leach BPA with age and after heating. It is sometimes identified by the recycling industry's symbol of the number 7 inside a triangle with the letter PC next to symbol. In response to concern over safety BPA, many specialty retailers in the United States have voluntarily removed polycarbonated plastic containers from their shelves. Therefore, to expose our children to the endocrine disruptors such as BPA is to intrude on their development and so at all costs to be avoided. Moving on the dangers associated with BPA, CAP calls on the authorities to ban polycarbonated baby feeding bottles and water containers from the market. Label BPA as dangerous substance and take measures to phase out from consumer products. Meanwhile, CAP calls on consumers to take the following steps to lessen the exposure to BPA. Use infant feeding bottles made of glass. Use a metal or glass water bottles. Avoid consumption of canned food. Choose liquid packages in cardboard, brick cartons. Use glass food storage containers instead of plastic. Eat fresh foods in season to avoid consumption of canned foods. Do not use plastic wrap